Okay, good day. Today class we're gonna see how to implement over Robodeca the position or taking a box in a specific platform. So the first thing that we have to see or to achieve is to download the following things. I actually download from the web page. So the elements that I am going to be using is the robotics or the robotic, the box that is going to be closed, the pallet, and the and a specific gripper to take with pneumatic force the box. So in this case I select the four of them, and once that I selected is gonna be placed all of them into the environment. That you can see with left click over the blue area I am able to move the environment. And also, if you remember, with double click, I am able to correct the position of the box. If I, with the scroll from the mouse, I am able to move the box in this place, in the green one, but I am going to place near to the robot to be able to take it with this specific tool. So once that I place the box, that's the only thing that I have to develop. If I wanted to make it a little bit better, I can move the base into different axes to achieve the idea that this, for example, this parameter, this one and this one are in the same position. So I'm gonna select this one and maybe increase a little bit to be like in normal. It doesn't matter if I place it in a little bit uh, higher than the other one. The only thing that I have to consider is this part. So then the box, as you can see, the box also has to be placed into a position where it consider the light to be in the top of the box, the of this box. So I am going to move it only to, for example, this one. Uh, so this one is gonna be uh, move it into a place that I can, for example, take it from the robot with the robot. Sorry. So I'm gonna place it there, and that's it. Only the organization of the system is this one. So I have the base, the box, and the robot here. The next thing that I have to do is to move this tool, because as you can see I am not able, well, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to take with this tool in this position the box. So I am going to consider moving the position. For example, this one I am going to save as a home. This one is gonna be the home position, for example. And I have to move this one. I have to move this part of the box, that is, I think, the last one. So with this position I move it into 90 degrees. As you can see is minus 90 degrees. In this part I am going to be able to take the box in this position. As you can see, this bolts has to be in the same way that this one to take it in the way to take it. So I am going to choose this one. I can erase this part and add a new home position. This home position is gonna be always the same, so I can take it. So the next thing is to place this bolt into this section to take the box. So with this part, I am going to be like moving in X, selecting the Z axis. Once that I place the gripper over the box, I have to see that the gripper is near to the position of the box. As you can see, there is more space, so I am going to move it here, for example. Then I have to move it to another watch. As you can see, this part has to be on the top of this one. So I am going to move this one with the maybe with the Y axis. As you can see, I move it to here. And then with the X axis, I am going to be moving to this place. And as you can see now, the gripper is touching actually the top of the box. And as you can see, I can move it a little bit to the front or a little bit to this position in that way. The thing is, this one is gonna be the second part. So this one is gonna be the second target. The target one is gonna be named as a home position. So I take the option OK. And the target 2 is to move it directly over the box, right? If I wanted to have like this option to move first to one specific position, I can move it to that specific position. So I'm gonna add another target here, and I am going to move it in this way. So it's gonna be home position. Remember, with double click, I am able to see all the position that I have. So the home position, the second position that I add is actually the target 3, and the target 2 is when the gripper is over the box. Now, once that I finish, I am going to close this part and make it a little bit bigger. Then I have to create a program. Remember, create, añade un nuevo programa, and to the selected robot. So we add the program. Let me erase because there is a problem. Let me select this, the FANUC, and select the program. I don't know what is happening here. Let me see. That's it. As an option, select the home position, for example, and add the program. As you can see in the other options that I have, it gave me as a mistake. So the home position is going to be the first one. So I have to move to the second position and add the target. And as you can see, it moves from home to the target number 3. Now I am moving to the target 2. And now I am going to add here. And here, once that I place here, I can run the program. And as you can see, it's going to be going from home to the second one to the third one. And that's it. I am going to return to home all the times. So I move to home, and if I run the program, as you can see, is the first one, the second one, the third one, and I return to the home position, and that's it. When I am in the part of the second one, once the gripper touches the box, I am going to add here with right click the option add an instruction, and I am going to select instruction of simulation of event. And in this part, let me show you something. I am going to let this one in this configuration, this one by default, and the option OK. And here I am going to run the program. As you can see, second one, it didn't take the box, right? It's supposed that with this option, the robot must start the gripper and the pneumatic force must take the box. So in this case didn't take it. So I am going to right click, modify, and select the option right here. Any supervise or any part of the object or any position. I am going to choose this one and let this distance and select the option OK. Now I am going to go to run the program again to see what is happening with the box. As you can see now, the robot take the box and move it to the home position. Is actually the thing that I want you to develop in the practice. And until this point, you have the option to save the station.